Depression is telling yourself you need to try new things. You need to have new experiences to reinvigorate your lust for life. So you drive down to a Sheetz gas station, you buy yourself a new brand of menthol cigarettes, you sit in the parking lot smoking the whole pack while you beat yourself in the leg saying Hillary Clinton won the popular vote. That was 2 years ago. Depression is going down to a Walmart at 6 o'clock in the morning with a police baton that you got via unsavory means. You break open all the piñatas they have in stock, but you can't be disappointed that they're empty because somehow it's your fault. Depression is a third thing, and listen, I've just been sad and tired all the time. I don't really have the energy to put forth into coming up with a third fake story about how sad and tired I am, so just pretend I said something witty and insightful and we'll move on. So, I do impressions. That's the boo line. Thank you, that helps my self-confidence. So, this is my impression of a gay man. Wait, there's more. This is my impression of a gay man who just found out it's not 1953 and you can be gay and that's just fine. But he doesn't realize it's not 1963 and he can't just do coke and that's also just fine. Brian, this is it. Hit it, boy.
Oh my God, it is so nice to finally meet you, God. We've been talking on Grindr for like 56 minutes and I just cannot handle the suspense. Oh, and this is such a lovely little coffee shop to meet first at too. The mocha lattes they have here are just incredible. Oh, don't give me that look like, oh, if I drink milk, I'm gonna have heart palpitations and die. Listen, sweetheart, the mocha lattes they have here, in some cases, literally to die for. And you don't have to be worried about, oh, I'm gay in public, gotta hide that, because this, look at these people. They're all gay, vegan, punk rockers. Look at that hair and tell me you don't understand it. Charisse, give me the man with the milk allergy 2 mocha lattes. So in case you couldn't tell, I'm kind of a performer. I do little shows for this little local theater group called Broadway. That gets them every time. You know, some people come up to me after a show, they come up to me and they ask me, how do you do it so naturally? You just go up on stage, you look at all these people, it's like you're another person. And I look at them in the eyes and I tell them, it's just a little bit of dissociative identity disorder, but listen, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about you. How's your day? How's your life? How's your job? How's your dog? Wait, hold on a minute. Do you have a dog? Okay, this is it. Charisse, DEFCON 1, he has a dog. I need to know everything about this pooch. What kind of dog do you have? You have a Shih Tzu. Oh! You have a Shih Tzu. What's your Shih Tzu name? Fetch. Your Shih Tzu's name is what? Oh, and you leave him. Oh, you walking out on me? All right. Well, back to the old grind, as I call it. Get it? Because of the gay dating site Grindr. No, Charisse, make them both. I'll drink them. Can you bring it back up?
This is my impression of a comedian who had one good joke and doesn't know how to follow up. This is my impression of a guy who just does work and that's his whole thing. He doesn't really have a life outside of it. But he thinks, oh, that's enough life experience to go up on stage and do stand-up comedy. So you guys want to hear about my job? Yeah. So I manage a hotel, and I can't tell you which hotel it is because I have a story about it, and we still need people to come in. So this happened, I was about 16, so it happened like 10 minutes ago. I'm working the front desk, and we get a phone call from one of the guests who's like, hi, these people down the hall from me, they're playing their music really loud and I'm trying to sleep. Can you please tell them to quiet down? And I say, of course, thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry about the inconvenience, we will take care of it. And I hang up the phone and I don't do anything because I'm afraid of confrontation. Until we get another phone call from another guest, and I'm going to paraphrase this one because he swears a lot and it makes me uncomfortable. He says something to the effect of, hey, these fuckers down the hall from me are playing their goddamn radio too loud. Can you tell them to shut the hell up? So I say, of course, thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry about the inconvenience. I will take care of it. I hang up the phone and I scream a little bit because I'm afraid of confrontation. So I go upstairs, that's a lie. I take the elevator and I knock on her door. And she opens it just enough, the security latch catches, and I say, hello, my name is Joseph, I work down at the front desk. I was just coming up here because we have gotten some noise complaints, and if you could just turn your radio down. And she says, of course, sweetheart, I'm sorry you had to come up here, thank you for letting me know. And she closes the door, and I stand in the hallway, and I do one of those jumping cheers, because it worked, confrontation worked. I go back down to the front desk and get another phone call. It's from the first lady who says, hi, now they're just yelling. I really need you to go up there and say something because I'm worried they're having a fight. So I go upstairs again. Why do I keep doing this? I take the elevator again, and I knock on the door. And she answers, she opens the door, sees me through the security latch, and she closes the door. And then she undoes it, comes outside. And I can see as she's emerging from the room that there's like 6 people in this fucking place. Which is a crime, it's a crime. So she closes the door real tight behind her. She's carrying a portfolio. And I say, hi, it's me again from down at the front desk. We have gotten some more noise complaints and before I can tell her the part about how we have a 3-strike policy, and if I get one more complaint, I kick her out into the fucking street, she cuts me off. And she's like, I'm sorry you have to keep coming up here, sweetheart. You see, I'm just having some of my, long pause, friends over, and they're trying out some of my, another long pause, products. And then she starts to undo the portfolio she has in her hands. And she says, I'm just trying to run my business, and that piques my interest. Not in an entrepreneurial sense, of course, because this is a hotel. I think you're committing a fucking crime. Then she begins this whole thing. She says, you see, I'm having what's called a passion party. And she opens the portfolio and uses the pictures inside as hieroglyphics to explain to me what a passion party is. And my 16-year-old brain is expanded beyond the normal bounds of human comprehension at all the different colors and shapes and sizes and vibrational patterns of these dildos. Like, seriously? Like, seriously, why, that one has a remote. Why does it have a remote? Hey, why does this one have Bluetooth and wireless functionality?
Oh my god, that's just a cattle prod! That's just a cattle prod that you're selling to people for their...
And I black out. And I have a flash of a memory of standing at the front desk that night. And I have a flash of another memory of driving home. And there was no music playing in my car, and all the lights were out even though it was 11:30 at night, which was weird. And I have a flash of a dream I had that night. I was standing before a great wrought iron door covered in runes that I couldn't decipher, and she was standing betwixt it and I in these beautiful flowing robes, carrying the portfolio and shaking just thinking about it. And she was explaining to me what a passion party was in a language either long dead or never having been used by human tongues before. And I couldn't understand a word she was saying. I can barely remember it, except there was a phrase she kept repeating, and I wrote it as soon as I woke up. I can hear her saying Cthulhu, Relaya, Cthulhu, Relaya, Cthulhu, Relaya in my head, and now I'm here. This was a mistake. So that's it. It was nice meeting all of you. I'm done.